Good morning, students. We have finished with the first part of the alimentary canal, that was the mouth. We'll move on to the next part of the alimentary canal, which is called as esophagus, or it is also known as the food pipe. Children, esophagus, O is silent, okay? It is pronounced as esophagus. Now, when we chew the food, you have learned that the tongue helps in rolling and pushing it to the pharynx. Then from the pharynx, the food passes to a long tube-like structure that is called as the esophagus. And the esophagus runs along the neck and the chest. Here, you have to keep in mind that in esophagus, no digestion takes place here. Okay, we learned that the digestion starts from the mouth. Okay, but in esophagus, the digestion does not take place. What happens in esophagus is that whatever food that we have eaten, it goes to the mouth, and from the mouth, it is gently squeezed downwards into the stomach by the rhythmic contraction of the muscular walls of esophagus. See, as you can see here in the figure. In the figure, you can see this esophagus is a muscular tube, okay? And the food, here see the food particle. And the food particle is pushed down into the stomach, okay, by the contraction of the muscular wall. See here, as just in class 6, you have studied about contraction, na? See, here you have got this is your food pipe, okay. When the food moves here, now what happens? It will, here the first part, it is like this, okay. Then again it will contract and then it will relax. Now, what is happening when it is relaxing? It will push the food downward. Okay, it has, now the food will move downward. Again, what will happen? It will push. Contraction and relaxation. Contraction and relaxation. Then, this food is pushed downwards by the contraction and relaxation of the muscles which are present in the esophagus. This is the esophagus. Okay, and this movement, that is the contraction and relaxation, is called as peristalsis. Okay, and it occurs throughout the alimentary canal. The movement, that is peristalsis, occurs throughout the alimentary canal. That means every time your food has to move. Once you have put it in the mouth, from the mouth it has to reach till the stomach. So how it is moving? It is moving by the procedure called as peristalsis. So what is peristalsis? Peristalsis is the rhythmic contraction of the muscular walls of the esophagus. Okay, so by contracting and relaxing, it is, see, the food particles are pushed down towards the alimentary canal. Okay, then from the esophagus, what is the next part? The next part is the stomach. The food moves into the stomach. Now, the stomach is a J-shaped muscular bag-like structure. Okay, you all have seen when you have studied about the digestive system or the alimentary canal. How it is? You have the esophagus like this, and from the esophagus you have got a J-shaped bag-like structure. You can see it is a J-shaped. Okay, so the stomach is J-shaped, in J-shaped muscular bag-like structure. And where does it lie? It lies in the left side of the abdomen, just below the ribs. Your stomach is on the left side, okay? Now, gentle movement of the stomach wall churns the food. Churns, what do you mean by churns? Churns matlab, just like your mother does, na, churning the buttermilk for getting the butter, okay? So that is called as churn. Churn matlab twist and turn, okay? So the walls, then the stomach. Stomach is lined by glands that secrete some protein digesting enzymes. Okay, the stomach contains 3 parts. It contains the glands, then it contains hydrochloric acid and the mucus. and the secretions of these glands are called as gastric juice. So what does the stomach secrete? The stomach secretes the gastric juice. Okay, children. So you will have to keep that in mind. First of all, what did we study? The first part was we studied that the salivary glands. What do the salivary glands secrete? The salivary glands secrete saliva. Okay, the salivary glands secrete saliva. Now today we have learned that gastric juice are secreted. Okay, and gastric juices are secreted where? In the stomach. Stomach secretes gastric juice. And then here, what is the function of stomach? Here there are protein digesting enzymes which break down the protein into simpler form. Okay, then you have got hydrochloric acid which kills the bacteria in the food and it makes the medium of the stomach acidic. Okay, just now I told you what are there. There are three parts in a stomach. What are they? One is, first of all, there are the enzymes. Okay, first of all, the enzymes are present. And what do these enzymes do? These enzymes break down the proteins. Okay, and where it is present? It is present in the stomach. Okay, these enzymes are present in the stomach. The enzymes which are present in the stomach, what do? They break down the proteins. Okay, before that we have studied that the enzymes which are secreted by the salivary glands. See, children, you will have to all learn this. Okay, this is first. What do the salivary glands do? In the previous video you have studied salivary glands secrete saliva. And what does the saliva do? The saliva breaks down the starch into sugar. You will have to learn all these things, children. Okay. See, salivary glands secrete saliva, and what do saliva do? Saliva breaks down the starch into sugar. Okay. In the stomach, which juice is the stomach secretes the gastric juice. Okay, the stomach secretes gastric juice, and the gastric juice, what do the gastric juice do? It breaks down proteins into simple substances. We will learn what are those simple substances. Okay, proteins into simple substances. Then for the stomach, first of all, it digests the stomach. First is produced are the enzymes. Okay. Then secondly, the stomach also contains hydrochloric acid. It secretes the hydrochloric acid. What is the short form of hydrochloric acid? It is HCl. Okay. The stomach secretes hydrochloric acid. And what does the hydrochloric acid do? It kills the bacteria in the food. If you have got any harmful bacteria present in the stomach, the hydrochloric acid kills it. And our stomach becomes acidic in nature. Okay. And then the third part is the mucus. The mucus, there is another part in the stomach which is called as the mucus. What does this mucus do? The function of the mucus is it protects the stomach. Just now I told you the stomach is like this, J-shaped. So this mucus is present on the lining of the stomach. Okay. And what does this do? It protects the stomach from, see, just now I told you hydrochloric acid is secreted now. When hydrochloric acid is secreted, HCl, it is an acid. Okay. So what does it do? It can corrode the stomach. Corrode means stomach ko nuksan pahuncha sakta hai. So this mucus prevents the stomach from corroding. Clear, children? So, and then the food remains in the stomach for a few minutes or a few hours depending on the type of the food. So, these are the three parts of the stomach, or you can say the three secretions. Okay, the stomach contains the glands that secretes protein digesting enzymes. Okay, it contains these enzymes are protein digesting enzymes. Okay, These are protein digesting enzymes. Then it also secretes hydrochloric acid, which makes the stomach acidic and kills all the harmful bacteria. And then it also contains mucus, which protects the stomach from hydrochloric acid. So for today we will wind up, children. The rest will continue in the next video. Thank you.